The next two things that I wanted to show folks were just around some family and marital status blocks. So the first one that we're going to talk about is this family member. And I wanted to take a moment and just take a step back to say you may have entered family member information into the non-adverse party field on your intake or on other points in your process. That information remains in the system and is considered a family member, and we'll pull into this. This block allows you to add more information and to flesh out those individuals in case you do need that information for immigration forms or for other ways to work up a case for really any other reason. So if I had put in non-adverse parties such as children, spouses, whatever, they would show up in a list here under family member. I can just, I'm going to add one right now. So I've got, a name, I can enter, and these will all look familiar, maiden name, date of birth, whether that's an approximate date of birth. And then specifically on here, and this is just a subset of the fields that are available on the Family Matter block, country of birth, relationship, gender, language, whether they're a family member, potential conflicts, their citizenship status, their immigration status, their visa or a number. And one thing to just remember about this is if you have a practice where maybe you have, maybe immigration is only part of your practice, and so you don't need to collect all this information on all of the family members. You can enter the more basic information just in the non-adverse party block. And then when they come into the immigration practice, when you're doing a further screening, whatever that may be, you can put the family member block on that auxiliary page to really pull in all of this extra information. So wanted to just call that out. This will also allow you to create new cases from the information that you've entered into the family member block. So you may have one parent with 5 kids, those 5 kids all have their own case. You can actually create those cases from the information that you entered here. So I just wanted to kind of call that out and show folks that the analog to that, once you have created those cases, is going to be to make the parent's case what we call a master case, and to make those children's cases subordinate cases to that parent's case so that you can kind of work on them together and see them as a whole. We may not get to master subordinate cases here today, so we'll make sure to send around some help information about that particular block, but I just wanted to call that out. The next thing that we have is this marital status here. So this will allow you to actually, and I'm going to open this in a new tab. This actually allows you to enter information about multiple marriages that a person may have. So it may not be that they were only married once. They may have been married twice or 3 times or 4. And this allows you to put in for each of those the date of the marriage, the date it was terminated, what the marital status is, and again, divorced, married, single, all those good things, the place where it was terminated. And then this spouse will allow you to pull in and link this marriage to a non-adverse party or a family member who is already entered on the case. So you may want to enter information about past spouses and have a dedicated family type of former spouse, and put those people in as family members, tag them with former spouse. It will pull into this page as an option. And again, you can put in multiple different marriages for one case. So it's one of those other many-to-one pieces.